And there we are. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back to the Radical Wasteland podcast and Sidetrack, your sci-fi TV and movie channel, y'all.
Yeah, good morning, fam. This is Greg the Ghoul here with Harris, as always, HCM himself. We are talking about all things Fallout today. Today, we don't have a specific topic that we're going to be covering. Today, we're going to do what we're kind of like tentatively calling a Reddit roundup. And we're just going to be talking about little bits and blobs of Fallout news and culture from throughout the Wasteland. And yeah, I think this could be fun. I think this could be one of those where let's get your feedback and feelings on things too. If you're in the chat with us, So if you're in the chat, please say hello. Yeah, we're going to be posting some links. We're going to be talking about some stuff. There's been a lot happening with Fallout lately, as a matter of fact. I know that everybody's waiting with bated breath for season 2 right now of the show, which just started shooting. Yay, huzzah. Got to get our stuff over to John Papsadera, Harris. We got to get on this thing,
as fast as freaking possible, because they're
absolutely
glad about it.
Well, I'm gonna call my manager and have coffee with her before the new year here, and hopefully we can I can work some magic and start being like, hey, put me in over there. It's the important things. Got to network. Got to put myself out there.
Chat, we gotta manifest it. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna manifest this thing. We're gonna make it happen.
Damn right.
My Boston mug because Commonwealth. But I think one of the biggest bits of Fallout news from the last 24 hours is that our beloved baby show, won another award. Best adaptation of best game adaptation at
It's nominated, I believe. Did it win it?
No, they won.
They won? It already happened?
Night. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, as it should.
Yes, let's see. Video awards. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. It's in one of the links I gave you in the private chat, but
well, if it won, I'm changing the title from nominated to wins right now.
Yeah. And of course, this is when my internet is crapping out too. So
I'm trying to find the right link. Let me see. Did we lose Greg for a second there, y'all? Hold up. I'm trying to find exactly what he sent me with the Fallout wins. Beautiful. There we are. Now we're on Reddit. Yeah. Are we there? Oh, it's just me. Okay. Actually, give me one half brief second, y'all, because I have my TV on in the living room and I can hear myself talking right now, and it's throwing me for a whirl. But half a second, we'll be right here, and I guess we're just going to be waiting for Greg. I can go ahead and start reading some of this Reddit article and stuff like that. Half a second. Okay, press mute. We are all good. Let's jump into this thing, y'all. All right, so Fallout wins Best Game Adaptation. I didn't realize that was last night. I thought it was still like a couple weeks away. They didn't release the nominees till pretty quickly there. All right, pretty quickly before it actually happened. Kind of a no-brainer, I agree, but Arcane was a strong contender. I have not watched Arcane, but hey, it has our Miss Ella Purnell from Fallout in there. So she's doing really well. The number one and the runner-up for Best Adaptation from a video game. That's pretty damn cool if I got to do say so. Arcane wasn't nominated? Oh, given the lineup, Fallout not winning would have been absolutely criminal. Yeah, either way, Ella Purnell is killing it. Let's open up a tab here. Does it show me the nominees? Like, strictly the nominees? I don't think y'all can see this one. Yeah, let me just figure out the rest of the nominees real quick. Nominees. Best video game adaptation, or best adaptation video game 2024. Okay, it was Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon, and Tomb Raider. Hey, well, okay, I don't know about Like a Dragon. Tomb Raider, I think people like that one, though. And Knuckles got a bunch of decent reviews. Fallout and Arcane, and this one says Arcane was nominated, so I'm choosing to believe that was the case. But I guess I'm not 1,000% positive there. I can't believe that happened last night. I totally did think that was like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks away from now. No shit. Yeah. Well, what do you think about Macaulay Culkin being cast in Fallout Season 2? We did talk about that a little bit on the last one. Or was that? I think, yeah, that was the last one, I guess. I'm pumped about it. I think that most fan casts are putting him as Arcade Gannon, excuse me. Hey, Peter, how you doing? I think most fan casts are casting him as Arcade Gannon is what people think. I still love old Zachary Levi, even though he might not be politically Hollywood-centric at the moment and might have screwed himself out of a couple jobs. I still think he would be awesome inside the series. I hope our Arcade Gannon is a character that they include. I'm not sure they will. I'm kind of thinking that Macaulay Culkin might be a brand new character, which would be cool. Howdy, Sarah, and the Stanleys. Everybody's here. How y'all doing? But yeah. I think Macaulay Culkin is kind of perfect for Fallout. He nowadays is a little, not weird, isn't the right word to do it, eclectic in his choices and eclectic in the way he approaches the films and the TV shows that he chooses. I don't even know the last. I know he's done a couple TV shows and a couple movies recently. I'm not sure if I've seen any actually, but the last time I saw his acting, what would that have been? I know I've seen him in clips of things. I've seen clips of his roles in shows and movies and such, and that's always decent. I feel like I've seen him in a couple commercials that are really good, but I can't think of him off the top of my head either. But I know he's done a couple really good commercials recently, like a couple years recently, I guess. But yeah, that's interesting. Let's see, just anything else throughout Reddit right here. I want Jinx to say okie dokie. That's funny. Hey, Greg is back.
Hey.
Wonderful.
Yep. My computer, my desktop is deciding to not work right now. So actually, I think it's my internet just keeps going out, but I'm tethered to my phone right now, and we'll see how long my data plan lasts. So
hotspotting until we can't.
Yep.
Legit.
Gonna rock it till the wheels fall off.
You know?
Yeah.
I was just going through the Reddit page with everybody about Fallout winning.
So it's the Golden Joystick Awards, and they won. It was I want to say today's what, Friday? It was Wednesday night. Looks
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Bailey, my cat is insisting on chewing on everything. So say hello to the internet, Bailey.
Hello, Bailey.
Hey, Bailey, buddy, you got fans. All right, you got tons of fans. Yep, he's not interested. He's trying. He's not interested.
Handsome cat, though.
Oh yeah, no, he's a debonair little guy.
Yeah, no,
I love him so much. Yep. So, anyhow.
Yeah. Hey, Michael's in.
Hey, Michael. Good to see everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and my apologies for my own technical issues. But yeah, let's just jump back on what we were talking about. So
we looked up real quick. It was Knuckles, Arcane, Fallout, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and Like a Dragon were the nominees, I believe. And out of those, I think Arcane's the only one that stood a candle.
Yeah, I actually have friends that worked on Arcane, so I kind of feel bad for them now.
One way or another, Ella Purnell was having a great day.
Facts. Yeah, I have a bunch of Emerson folks that I know all worked on Arcane, so I'll have to send them a message and just be like, "Hey, congrats on the nom."
Oh, so well, they'll be proud one way or another. I haven't seen it yet, but it is easily rated, and all of the, I guess, just talk about it is it's one of the best animated shows ever.
That's what I've heard. A lot of people speak really really highly of it, so that's really dope. Yeah, but hey, so our show racks up yet another award. That's pretty awesome. And honestly, in terms of video game adaptations, when you look at where the art form has come from and where it's gotten to now,
Yes, I do feel like that we're kind of in a golden age of adaptations here. When you consider that it started with the Mario Brothers movie, you
Yeah,
know, I mean,
not the
I
best.
remember going to the theaters as a kid to go see the Mario Brothers movie, and really, walking out of there and being like, I don't know what I just saw, but that was not that was not at all what I was expecting, And I did see the new Mario Brothers one. I did see the animated one with Chris Pratt and Jack Black and everybody, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it definitely nailed the spirit of it more. But
Yeah,
man, you had Dennis Hopper, you had Bob Hoskins, you had John Leguizamo. You had like this cast of powerhouses, and that's what they had to
amazing.
work with. Yeah,
And I
it's
get
brutal.
it, bringing it to Hollywood and Hollywood wanting to do some art house kind of version of it, kind of thing. But also, who thought that would sell? Who?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've been a part of hundreds of creative projects, of varying sizes, scopes, and lengths, and most of them have been on stage, but a lot of them, I've done my fair share of film and TV projects and stuff like that. And I always, for the ones that don't fare well, I always have this moment of like, oh, yep, this is the turning point. This is where it becomes the Titanic. And everybody's
When the
scrambling and
boat
really is just like
literally breaks.
rearranging deck chairs. Yeah, exactly. Where it's just like, nah, this is gonna be a big old polished turd, no matter how hard we try, you know. And I wonder when the moment was on the Mario Brothers movie for that. You know, I feel like it had to be back when they greenlit that script. Um,
That or the day the production designers actually putting things together for the first time.
yeah, right. I mean,
uh,
who thought the Goombas are nothing but like a giant mushroom head? Who thought that a teeny head and gigantic, whatever. I mean, and then little dinosaur heads. So
it
I
makes
don't
no
know.
sense.
It makes no sense. Anyway, I'm glad to see that we've come a long way. And Fallout. Uh, I feel like that adapting games like Fallout almost is cheating in a way because um, you get these really hyper intense, hyper realistic games, these sci-fi games like Fallout or Cyberpunk 2077 or even Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah.
You have these really enriched narratives that uh, you're playing a 60-hour movie, and you're playing the protagonist. It's like there's Far Cry is another great one where you have
Oh,
these
I love
really intense stories, really in depth. You have the full motion video, you have the top notch voice acting and everything else. So I feel like that we've gone from, hey, turn this side scrolling jumper into a satisfying narrative, um, into yeah, let's take this 60-hour long movie and trim it down to 2 hours. I feel like that it's not so much Hollywood figured out how to adapt games. I think games ultimately made themselves more adaptable to Hollywood.
in a big way. I mean, Fallout and Skyrim and Starfield, like David just mentioned, and those big open world games that just have so much to draw from aren't necessarily cheating, I guess, but kind of are in that way where you can just pick aspects of them to, like in Fallout. We're not talking about doing a one-on-one adaptation. It's just like jumping into
Yeah,
the world. There's so much just rich lore and history, just literally waiting to be adapted, whether it be in a new game, a book, now TV show, or a movie. Like there's just options, and thankfully we're living in the time where it's actually like doable, and now it's not
yeah,
Mario Brothers or
yeah,
I guess
exactly.
Sonic really, I think, was a big turning point as well. Was not just the whole, oh, this is a good, like, family friendly, everybody watches it, makes a bunch of money, yada yada. But okay, now we're gonna actually listen to what the people are asking. Nobody liked that first design. Switch it up real quick.
Yeah,
Spend a couple extra dollars, but it did a really good job, and I think that made them listen a little bit more. The Mortal Kombat movie. I don't necessarily think it's the best movie ever, but it's damn cool and it's a lot of fun. And I think it's because they listened to people about what they actually wanted out of it.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the new Mortal Kombat. I mean, it was the first movie I saw back from the pandemic in theaters, and that was fun. But this was also like, yeah,
plot-wise, not the best.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like, wow, you're doing that with Scorpion. Okay, but that's, it all worked out. Honestly, like what do you expect when you take some of these over the top movies and or over the top stories and try to adapt them, So but then again, Fallout's got its own ways of being completely over the top, especially with like the Wild Wasteland and stuff like that. This is a survival horror story that has cryptids, aliens, big shadow governments, giant robots. I mean, so yeah, this really, dips its toes in almost every genre imaginable, and yeah. Hi, Tony. Good to see you. Thank you so much for hopping in. So yeah, I feel what I really appreciate about Fallout is the fact that it spans so many genres. Like I was, and you can be switching genres, like with just based on what quests you're taking at the moment. You could have like 3 or 4 different genre quests happening at any given time. I mean, like the Silver Shroud is just classic pulp radio, and then with all the cryptids in 76 that you could be running around finding and stuff, and of course the aliens, the UFOs that have been persistent throughout the whole thing, the little green men,
alien, cryptid, to even Lovecraft. I mean, you jump it down to like
oh my god, Lovecraft.
I love the Lovecraft aspect of Fallout,
especially in Fallout 4 when you have when they're going down into the I did the whole quest line where you go down into the quarry, and you just go deeper and deeper, and at the end of it you get this super sick knife. Yeah, but it's kind of it's crazy, like the quality of the storytelling. I also love just like the environmental storytelling in Fallout, where it's like they just with the positions of skeletons, they tell a whole story,
So, a skeleton, a half mutated skeleton, a ghoul that is like not really decaying anymore, but still dead on the ground. It's just there,
Yep. So well, there was there's one building in one of the first town that you go into where you find Preston. Why am I blanking on it? I'm blanking on it right now because my coffee hasn't kicked in yet. But there's one building where you go up to the second floor. And there's a pair of skeletons in suits, and one's got their hands wrapped around the other's neck, and they're like fighting on top of a vault or a safe. They're fighting on top of a safe, and it's like, oh, all right, yeah, you could see what happened here when the bomb dropped, So it's just like these little things that you just have one look at it and you go, okay, I get that. Or it's like the most WTF thing ever, where skeleton with like 6 plungers sitting on a toilet. And just like no explanation, no context, Yeah. Different things that they do. So big props for the environmental storytelling. I'm hoping that, I feel like that the production designer has been very good about adapting most things in season 1. I hope we will see more of the environmental storytelling in season 2. Like, hypothetically, they could have a whole visual storyline happening in the background, like a whole C plot to the show happening, in the background, that all you got to do is just look for it and just see it in the environment around you. Like that would
Mojave be the perfect place to do that, because it's just that distant desert kind of thing up in the mountains or the hills or way back, following back behind everybody, whatever it may be. It's kind of perfect for it.
Yeah,
and New Vegas has plenty of C plots. Toss in one.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I keep getting. I got to get back to my playthrough. I got to get Frosty Fest open first, but as soon as Frosty Fest is open, I'll be back on my ish here, doing my playthrough again.
Which, if you're in LA, come to some plays.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. FrostyFestLA.com. So I'm gonna be a whore here for a second. I'm directing a show. I'm directing a very Die Hard Christmas. Speaking of adaptations, best adaptations, there's 2 different Die Hards going on within a block of each other in December. There's one going up at the Hudson down the street from us, and those guys got money. Yeah,
y'all ought to do a Barbenheimer or something if you can. Do like double Die Hard or something like that.
Yeah, it's a different. It's somebody else's adaptation, so it's not the same script that we're doing. And they're doing 2 dates in LA and 2 dates in London. I mean, who knew? So that's kind of dope. The producer got a hookup, and I'm the producer's from Italy, and I know the guy. I've met him a couple of times. Nice dude. He's got dates here in LA, and then he's taking the whole cast to London. And I got a few friends in that group, and I'm like really psyched for them that they get to do that. So hey, big props.
We'll send Jay
But
and
hey,
Matt to go see the play.
yeah. Oh no, for real though. They should go see it and let me know if it's any good or not. But hopefully at one point I'll actually be allowed to stream the version that we do. The creators of it in Minneapolis do it every year, and they don't want us streaming while they're running because they don't want to undercut. Even though that they sold out their run in 16 minutes because Minneapolis has embraced it as a tradition. They also said this is the last year they're doing it, but
Oh,
they
really?
said that yeah, they're doing that's because they're all in their late 40s. They're like, this show hurts. This show hurts the next day. And when you watch it, it's like, oh yeah, you're putting yourselves through tables and stuff. It's like this is intense.
Do you
So I
think
can
y'all can kind of
understand.
like spiritually further it, kind of, and continue
Oh,
it?
I think. Well, yeah, no, that's my intention is that we're going to keep it, and we'll keep it going out here, absolutely. So, and I know we've been doing it kind of spottily over the last couple of years, but my intention is to bring it back as staple annual tradition, especially if people are coming in with all these other versions. It's like you have to stick up for the OG. So,
And if you got
yeah,
Frosty Fest going on, and if it's a yearly thing, maybe now,
yeah. Oh
kind of
no,
the perfect way to do it.
we're gonna keep up with the festival stuff every year because it's doing well for us. We got 7 shows registered this year, and that's for year one. We thought we wouldn't get more than 3, So the fact that
Well,
we got
I
more
even
than
thought
double, I'm
about
pretty
trying to like rework some of our sketches into something like Christmassy, but I don't know if we had such wild sketches. I don't think Christmas theme just added on top would have worked. But next year, I'm thinking about it already. I'll let you know about that.
Please do. Yeah, no, I've heard from a bunch of folks that are interested in bringing stuff back for next year, or bringing things in for next year. So we're gonna keep that going. We're also gonna launch a couple of other festivals next year because I think we're gonna do some genre specific stuff like every other month. I want to do a mystery festival, a mystery thriller and suspense festival. We're gonna call it Sleuth Fest, and then I have been informed by the owners of the current owners of the name Sci-Fest that we can't use Sci-Fest for our sci-fi fantasy theater festival. So I have to figure out a good name for the sci-fi fantasy theater festival. But that's I want to say like Sci-Fi Fan Fest or something like something stupid that kind of makes fun of like Comic-Con and all the different names, all
Yeah,
the abbreviated names. But I also don't want to
Sci-Fi
make too much fun of
Fan
it.
Fest Con. I don't know.
Yeah, Sci-Fi Con Fan Fest. Who knows? But
Well, we might have to have a
we
sci-fi
do we
represent there.
absolutely well, yeah. But the whole point of it will be to do sci-fi and fantasy theater, and I've got a
Okay.
mystery play written. I've got a fantasy play that I'm working on, but I don't think it'll be ready for the time that we want to do it next year. Um, but yeah, we want to do that. I want to do Bard Fest, come up with like Shakespeare and Shakespeare spinoffs.
Oh,
I've got my friends at the Porters of Hell's Gate have an adaptation of Breaking Bad called Breaking Bard. I would love to see them bring that back. Like there's just different opportunities and things we could put out there.
that's just
Yeah.
so fun.
Hey, how did we get on theater? This is a Fallout podcast.
I know.
So
Keep me
the,
posted about all
the,
this stuff though, because
yeah,
I want to
the
be.
day job is just leaking in, So,
You know,
yeah, but so that's what I'm doing outside of here instead of playing Fallout. That's what I meant to say. But I really do have to get my priorities realigned here and make sure that I am staying on top of the quality Fallout content dropping. And we have a
you have to
crap
stay
ton.
as radical in this wasteland as possible.
Oh, it's so important to do that. Oh, hey, so when I got booted out, I lost the private chat with all of the links.
Oh, I still
but
got them all right here.
Fantastic. But yeah, let's look at the first. So we're going to get into the Reddit roundup of what we were talking about. And actually, the first link that I have here, or the second link, because the first link was winning the Golden Joystick for best adaptation. The second one, this is actually from Gaming Bible, and I will tell you this: Gaming Bible is very, very good at their SEO names and such. Very, very good at that. because their stuff just keeps popping up in my feed all the time. But yeah, these guys, they have some unofficial. Somebody built some, made some really cool Fallout Legos or Lego models, and I don't want to. Unfortunately, these aren't official. These aren't official, but they did come up with some really, really cool stuff. If you keep scrolling down, they got some pictures. Yeah, and they know that everybody's. Yeah, they know everybody's searching for Fallout 5 right now, so like their SEO friendly title means this is going to pop up automatically. I love it. Smart. So, but yeah, you friggin' Lego Mr. Handy. That's freaking cool.
I'm trying to pull up the full thing, but I don't think it's going to let me do it on this tab. Is that the one they have to show you right now?
That was the big one, and then they've got links to a few others. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, here we are. Vault 111 model, power armor model.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Here, let me give you this because they actually have video of the Mr. Handy working. I'm going to put it in the private chat. There you go. Take a look at that. Because that thing actually spins.
Okay, we're going to stop and then reshare this new one.
Yeah, let's give this a shot.
Oh, that's
all right. That's dope. I love that. Proof that you could do anything with Lego.
I feel like that would go well just right up in here somewhere.
Yeah, right. Which reminds me, speaking of stuff for the displays, I still have to go by Ralph's and get my Nuka-Cola.
Oh, hold up. I'll show you a bottle real quick.
Yeah.
See. This is the working Fallout Vault. Oh, that's really cool too.
Yeah.
Now, of course, in Fallout tradition, they made sure the bottle caps are worth something, so there might not be anything left in a lot of these bottles.
Yeah.
But they're usually like a strawberry lemonade looking color. They're like a little more of a radioactive strawberry lemonade look, and it's a peach mango, I believe, is the flavor, and it was pretty good.
Nice.
Not shabby at all.
Yeah.
A little Nuka-Cola.
No, I gotta go by Studio City Ralph's and see if you left any. It's killing me because I was just there last night and I completely forgot. But yeah, dude, like what people are doing with Legos, especially the Fallout theme stuff, it is always entertaining to see what people come up with. Somebody did an XO1 power arm. Oh my god. Yeah, here, I'm gonna put this.
I think this might be that one. Yeah, here's the power armor.
That's freaking cool.
Wow.
Rebrickable. I bet you my buddies who are all into Legos know about this. Yeah.
Hey, $7.50. That's not as expensive as like a Blue Bricks or a Lego. That ain't shabby.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all. All right, and then
that's cool. Hey, you get a little power
red rocket truck stop. Somebody got a red rocket truck stop. That's pretty. Oh, that one looks cool actually.
It's your screen. There we are. Ooh.
Right?
And that's just $8 too. I like rebrickable already.
Yeah.
Can we do rebrickable Stargate, please?
I bet you they have it. I bet you they have it. I mean, I have a feeling.
We could type it in
and
here.
Somebody made a cryopod.
I really like that red rocket truck stop. That makes me want to build a little outpost on it in Fallout 4 real quick, and then totally forget about it, and all of my citizens get pissed off at me later.
Yeah, you pull out the cryopod? There it is. Yeah.
There it is. Nice.
Yeah.
You got okay. I thought it was yellow or red. There it is. Interesting.
Yeah. So it looks like what you can do is you can actually just download the instructions, and so what you do is that 8 pounds or that 10 Canadian or whatever it is, the euros or whatever they're charging, that's for the plans. That's not for the pieces. That's for the plans. So because these are all bashed together from different kits.
Oh.
So that's cool,
Here are
though.
the plans right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
step-by-step instructions.
Well,
But
well, that was for
yeah.
free. I just got to do that real quick. Hopefully, you actually are paying for the pieces.
Oh wow, you got which one is it? Oh, is this the
This is the full
cryopod?
tripod right here.
Oh, dude, dope. All right, chat. How many of you guys are Lego fans? Tell me I'm not the only one. Or did me talking about theater for 10 minutes totally kill the chat today?
I think
I
they're
think
just
I did.
watching.
I think. Yeah.
Which, after we said it, I gotta just check it out real quick. I gotta search and see if there's a Stargate
Yeah.
in here. Brickable. Oh, there's a Stargate.
Oh, there's a ton of
SG-1.
Stargate. Look at that.
Okay.
There you go.
Got Jack O'Neill. Hey, you got a Malp? Nice. Oh, cool.
And speaking of custom Legos, I got to give a shout out to my cousin Joe. He's the guy behind Citizen Brick.
Simpson Brick?
Citizen Brick. I'm going to
Citizen
send you
Brick.
the Citizen Brick. He does custom Legos. And he does a lot of parody stuff. If you look at it, you know exactly what it is. But he can't legally call things because he doesn't license the IPs. He'll just do stuff that is very adjacent to known IPs. Things are kind of obvious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the
One of the
cargo
things
bags.
I love the Spirit Halloween tile. That's hilarious. But big shout out to Joe. This is his baby. This has this went from a side hustle to his full-time job. And he goes out to Brit cons and stuff like that. Apparently there's a big Brit convention in Pasadena. And when he shows up, he's kind of a rock star for being one of the guys behind this. But yeah, there you go. Fake pot.
Make me chuckle real quick.
Yeah, there you go. But he did.
Cool.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to show you though.
David's not a big Lego guy, but he understands how people can like it. Yep.
Yeah.
Too many Legos to count. Everyone's a Lego fan. And I wonder if they've done Pridwin or Vertibirds. Not from what it looked like there, but they oughta.
Yeah.
Legos in sport. As we all should,
Oh, here we go. So I want to show you this one. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, where's oh wow, they made I didn't know but they made a custom Zelensky figure as a fundraiser for the war effort in Ukraine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did Jay ever finish his giant blue brick? I believe he did. Y'all got to check the old Facebook group chat for that.
Well, one of for anybody here who's big into TV, you guys will appreciate this. The Citizen Brick crew, they actually got internet famous for a little bit because they made a parody set of Breaking Bad, the Super Lab play set. And here we are. They managed to get it out there and put it out there under parody law. But the gig was kind of up when Bryan Cranston ordered a set for himself.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is yeah. Yeah. No, I mean it's pretty spot on. There's Gus. There's Walter. I mean they nailed the hell out of this, and they ran out of them before they got served to C&D. So.
Oh no way. Yes, it's sold out.
Now they're like impossible to find, but they kind of like became a bit of an urban legend with this stuff. So. Yeah, blue meth tiles. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I mean, the idea that we could have some Fallout Lego sets, I feel like that. I wonder if I actually hit Joe up. I wonder if we can get I wonder if he'd put a custom Fallout set on the table with the TV show. They probably call it like a Wasteland enthusiast or something like that.
There we go. That'd be easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give him a little hint. Call it a Radical Wastelanders or something. I don't know. Maybe throw the idea out there.
We could get like little custom minifigs of the hosts. I don't know. I mean, I'm just spitballing here. An actual ghoul-fied Greg. That'd be cool.
Hey, that'd be really cool.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Toss out some cash for it before they get too popular, though.
Yeah, exactly. Me, he's my cousin, but I don't know if he likes me that much. So,
Fallout might do it, but
yeah. All right. So we got that. So what I love is, with these fan bases, how enthusiastic everybody can be and how it kind of like triggers the creative spirit. You get people doing custom Legos, art inspired by the games, everything. It's just like kind of like what moves people, and inspires them to creativity. But sometimes this stuff can be really difficult. Sometimes people are more ambitious than their ambitions are greater than their abilities, and or their resources. And unfortunately, in the modding community, news came out last night of one such project actually biting the bullet. Sadly, Project Mojave, which was the adaptation of Fallout New Vegas in the Fallout 4 engine, has been canceled. Unfortunately, due to it's a bummer. They did upload all of the everything that they had completed, but basically what they said was, this was far bigger than we thought it was going to be, and far more intense than it was going to be. And they've been working on it for years. They got 4 areas done, and but this is I have nothing but respect for them because, look. This is a volunteer operation, and they undertook a Herculean effort. The fact that they didn't make it is a bummer, but I have no hate for them for this. It's sad to see because I know that these guys jumped in on this with like the best of intentions, and it's a lot. Especially when you're running it on a volunteer schedule and you're running it with volunteer resources, people doing this as a passion project in their free time. It's a tough time. So
it's kind of like
sad to see.
It's when you go to the grocery store and you're shopping with your stomach, not necessarily your eyes. You get that ambition, like, okay, well, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You hope.
It's like, oh yeah, I can do a lot with like 15 pounds of brisket. Let's go, and it's just me and a family of 4. We could definitely eat all this, and suddenly it's like, oh shit, I've got 14 and a half pounds of brisket now. What am I gonna do with this?
Yeah.
Bailey, quit chewing on my internet cables like a Minoc. Bailey, he's mad at me. I didn't give him his morning cuddles, so he's a little annoyed that I got out of bed and I didn't immediately hold him up to the window and let him ek at the trash guys as they went by. Yeah, he has to have his morning ek.
Well, you got some.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Speaking of really cool things that are inspired by the game, though, did you know that apparently there are Pip-Boys made to order?
Are there actually?
Yeah.
Oh, is this one? Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Finally arrived.
Yeah, yep.
There it is. No way.
Yeah.
I want 3.
Yeah.
Can I have... No shit.
Pardon me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Ships from Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Is it
looks like
product?
Yeah, that actually looks like a die-cast replica. If I'm looking at it right here, it's an official Bethesda one. So yeah, so Bethesda actually has one-to-one actual size. Yeah, workable Pip-Boy. I'm look.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's
Oh
see
shoot!
here.
I did not mean to press X on that. But I'm gonna bring up the.
Only $200. I mean, better than 5,000 caps, right?
In a big way.
Yeah. Comes with
Oh
its
my
own
God.
stand.
Hey, 4
Yeah,
interest
and
free
actually,
payment.
yeah. So if everyone else wants to follow along, take a look at what we're looking at here.
That's important. It actually looks comfortable to wear. That's something
Yeah.
that, like, instead of being just loose on your wrist or something like that, it looks comfy.
Yeah, you got to have something that, I mean, this is great for prop enthusiasts and for cosplayers alike. And yeah, if you're going to be wearing this around as part of a costume, it really has to be something that you can wear for long amounts of time. And it's the joke of how one arm gets to be so much bigger if you're hauling around a Pip-Boy on it, because these
Yeah.
things are heavy.
Hellboy in it just a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Created using the TV show geometry, die-cast metal, and injection molded ABS. All right. Functional screen. It is a working timepiece with an in-universe alarm clock. And memory foam cuff.
it can be used as a table clock too, a display grade.
Yeah. And there's an
No
FM
way.
radio in there.
Hey,
So basically, it's an alarm clock for your wrist.
hey, I could
There's
use
a
one of those.
bejazzled Pip-Boy from Mick and Ralph's. All right, now I'm curious.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Bedazzled Pip-Boy.
Oh, the Pip-Boy 3 billion.
I don't see any photos of it. I see Pip-Boy 3 billion.
Yeah.
It's in Fallout Wiki. Is it an actual thing? It's a unique piece of clothing in Fallout New Vegas.
Oh yeah, this is totally tricked out. I mean, basically, it's just a gold and diamond encrusted Pip-Boy, and it's an in-game thing.
Oh, I did not know about that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a quest item. Yeah.
Which quest?
Um.
Oh wow. Mick and Ralph's. Okay. Oh, because that's Mick and okay. That's where the Mick and Ralph's came in. Oh, it's a Mick and Ralph's thing. No way. I don't know.
It's
If
an
I've
unmarked
actually played
quest
that
to determine why the Omertas have stopped purchasing weapons from Mick and Ralph.
Oh, maybe I did do it and I just never utilized it because I always make mine.
Oh, and apparently, if you have the Wild Wasteland trait, disco music plays when you equip the Pip-Boy. That's
disco.
hilarious.
Oh no shit! I had no idea. Yeah, just 3D
That's
print your
fun.
own real quick. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh, that won't take too long. I do want to get a 3D printer at one point soon though, because there's just so much stuff that I want to create.
I've got one back here if you need to start doing something. I have literally not used it at all, and it needs to be used.
Well, I definitely want to start doing like my own D&D minis and terrain and stuff. Yeah. Oh, but before we get going, and I do have to get going soon, unfortunately, because I do have a meeting at noon that I have to jump on.
Of course.
It's a face-to-face meeting too, so I can't even it can't even just like wait till the last second and switch Zoom calls or something. But let me see, where did this go?
There's Fallout
Oh yes.
Celebration.
So yeah, over the weekend. over the weekend in Good Springs, there was the Fallout celebration. We talked about this on the last episode. Sadly, none of us could be there. You know, I mean, honestly, like, if I had time, I would have been there myself. But I was on the East Coast over the weekend while this was all going on. But yeah, a lot of photos online of the. Well, it looks like this guy got some lovely landscape shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the four queens, you know, as the inspiration for the kings. Yeah. But tons and tons and tons of photos have shown up.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Bunch of videos. People have posted up a bunch of videos of it. Yeah. And yeah, I'm trying to, I guess, Instagram.
Yeah, I've seen a whole bunch on Instagram.
Yeah, because I saw so many of these links on Reddit of just like, oh yeah, here's all my photos, and now the second I go looking for it, I can't find them anywhere.
I don't know, like you put it on a phone to a computer and it just decides to change everything real quick.
Yep. All right. Well, let's check the FNV and the Fallout New Vegas ones.
Peter has 5 3D printers. No way, dude. That's a lot of fun. David's son does 3D printing as well. He made him jars from the 99 Mummy films. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow. Cool. All right, that's fun.
Brendan Fraser said the other day, he said, oh, well, if someone has a script, put me in, coach. I'm like, yes. Give us Mummy 4 or whatever we're on now. For the last 7 years, wow. It's a lot of 3D printing. There's a lot of stuff to 3D print as well.
Let's see. Well, it does look like if you look up the Pioneer Saloon on Insta, they have some pictures and stories there. It looks like, the cosplayers just came out and ran rampant.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Yeah, good times.
Which seems like a lot of fun. Here we are. Hey, followed by Gregory Krabs.
Yep, I just followed them right now. There you go. Here's a good one. That's a good photo right there. The one that I just posted in the chat. They said that was their favorite picture from the weekend, and I can see why.
Which one was it?
I just put it in the main chat.
Oh, it only lets me show from this thing, not click on them.
Oh no! All right. Well, here I'll put it in the private chat.
Do you see it on here on their?
No. It's a Reddit. It's a Reddit post. I just put it in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. See. Now I'm breathing. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like cosplayer's delight, man. And like everybody and their brother came out and just did it. Oh, and it looks like the courier finally got some revenge on Benny in one of these pics.
Good. Finally. Oh, you know what? I saw another kind of a fan casting of Macaulay Culkin because we all was thinking, oh, R.K. Gannon, of course. People were saying Benny would be a really good character for him as well if Benny survives.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is sick.
Yeah, that's a sick one. Love that. And then I just put another one in there. Somebody's got their photo gallery that you put up. So, yeah, Harris, I think next year we got a plan to be there.
In a big way. I'm 1,000% down.
Yep, I'm here for it.
This one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, those are great. Oh, what's the S
So-
stand for again?
Oh, that's the snakes, the tunnel snakes.
Tunnel snakes. There we are.
Yeah, that's Fallout 3. It's one of the gangs in the vault.
Ooh.
I want to
They
say it's the
went
tunnel
all
snakes.
out.
I could. Yeah, it's the tunnel
I think
snakes.
it's the tunnel snakes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I was right. So.
Yeah, got a revenge on old Benny.
Yep. Have fun with that. So.
Lilith.
Well, Harris, what would you want to cosplay if you were going to go out and do this?
Here,
Yeah.
What? A little later in the season, still Nevada, so still going to be a little hot. Probably not too cold. Tunnel snakes rule.
Tunnel snakes rule.
That's the thing. I don't know. If I've got time to do something crazy, I mean, like a ghoul or some kind of super mutant or something wild would be really fun to do. But that's a lot. Keep it simple, stupid kind of ends up being my best workaround typically.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like a raider would be really fun. I think a Nuka-Cola themed raider would be a lot of fun because I really
That
do
would
like
be a good time.
Because
I
I
could
never
see
played
that being
Nuka
pretty
World
fun.
until last year for the first time, and I
Really?
love Nuka World now.
Nice.
That'd be fun. Give me some
Okay.
Mr. Cappy glasses.
Nice. I think if I had time to do like some really intensive stuff, I'd probably go super mutant, just because 6'5", 240. I'm a big chunk of change here, so I could get away with doing a bigger character. Or I could also see like some of the power armor that people built was really, really impressive. If budget was no question, I'd build like some sort of power armor setup. But I think in reality, what I'd probably wind up doing is like some sort of courier outfit, desert survivalist.
Oh.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
NCR
Leader
helmet
of
and a trench coat.
what would we say the troop is going to be called? The leader of the what? For the wandering troop, not troop of fools, but was troop?
Oh my god!
For the idea for Wasteland weekend.
Yes. We
This
have
is why
to
I need
start writing this shit down.
I know.
Now I'm gonna have to go back through the old episodes just to be like, what did we say we were going to call this again? I actually had lunch with my buddy Paul on Wednesday, and he's like, "So we're doing this, right?" So, and I'm like, "Yeah, we're doing this. Absolutely, absolutely, we are."
The sci-fi one, and I think it was April, sounds so damn cool too. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch that one. That might be like the year after, like figuring out that kind of deal. But that one as well. Both of those sound so freaking cool.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to start checking these things out because I just feel like that, just to be able to like, immerse yourself in that world for a little bit of time. It just feels like a fun escape. So, all right. Well, what's up?
I right before you go, just a couple ideas for maybe a couple other videos that we might do, or one big video that we might be able to do after everything's done. Have you seen that Hacksmith? Yeah. Hacksmith, the company.
Oh yeah, I know Hacksmith. Yeah.
Have you seen that they're making power armor right now?
I can't say that I'm surprised.
Either part 2 or part 3 they're on. So they have like I think at least 2 videos that are like 20-minute long kind of things about building the power armor, and either we can talk about each one, or eventually when they're done.
Yeah, no, I think let's definitely do like a reaction to it, and kind of break it down because I've watched their stuff and I enjoy watching them do crazy shit. Like they're fun.
They're amazing. They're Batman and Iron Man in real life, just put together.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's insane.
Yep.
But yeah, that'd be really fun.
I do appreciate like the plasma blades that they've built that they call lightsabers. Very entertaining.
It's proto sabers. They're early on. We'll get there. It's there.
Yeah, they're making it happen. Like I'm very impressed with how they're making it happen. So, alrighty, fam. Well, hey, I'm gonna have to dip. But good seeing you guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, I think hopefully we'll have some interesting stuff to share next episode. I've got a feeling that we might. I'm coming up with an idea. I've got an idea for something that I want to start sharing on here that I think will be entertaining. But I'm glad we got to dip our toes into the culture a little bit here and enjoy celebrate people celebrating Fallout. So,
which is kind of one of the most fun things we can do, and
absolutely
feels like the whole idea behind the Good Springs and the Wasteland Weekend thing. So,
yep,
we can contribute.
Alrighty, cool. Well, in the meantime, take care of yourselves in this wild, wild wasteland and stay frosty.
Yeah.
See you soon.
See y'all.